Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud, hammer in the air. Sunday nights, prime time. I flex mine better. Voltron transform to DX Don. Mega and off-scene. You probably think I'm nice, cause I slow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke full of steam on any given night. How short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about I tune in and tune the rest out, Don. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air?
Well, what is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? We're broadcasting live here from the Red Dragons Radio Studios on this Tuesday, January the 17th. So welcome to the show. I'm your host, Don Mega, and tonight it's Season 14, Episode 2, and tonight's show is titled Boston Strong. So I welcome you once again to the show, to the broadcast of your one-stop shop for all the latest and greatest in entertainment news. From TV to movies to movie reviews, Am I on the Air is your place to come to get the know-all. I'm going to kick things off here tonight with a movie review, as we usually do. And tonight, if you can guess by the title of tonight's show, Boston Strong, you should be able to guess what movie I'm talking about. I am talking about Patriots Day. Patriots Day is the new film directed by Peter Berg, starring Mark Wahlberg. It also has John Goodman and Kevin Bacon, Michelle Monaghan. Some really, really good casting. J.K. Simmons is in this as well. This is based on the true story of, I believe, the 2013 Boston City Marathon bombing that went down. It was a terrorist attack. It was horrible. I knew the story loosely, but seeing it played out on the big screen was super emotional. This is a heavy movie, but a very enjoyable one. Seeing how Peter Berg directed this and pieced it all together, just showed what an intense couple days it was, from, the preparation of this bombing to the attack being laid out to the manhunt. Just insane. This is the third movie that Peter Berg and Mark Wahlberg have done together. They did Lone Survivor first a couple years ago, which I absolutely loved. Lone Survivor, incredible movie. And then literally just a couple months ago, they gave us Deepwater Horizon, another incredible movie, another true story. And then now Patriots Day. I was floored by this movie. I don't know what else to say. It is just filmed so well. All the acting is top-notch incredible. And this movie just delivered on all fronts. I was glued to my seat. Even though I knew what the outcome was to this movie, I was like, what's next? What's going to happen? It was emotional. I mean, I think, I saw this with Geeky Pat, and I think both of us at one point were wiping tears off our faces. That just goes to show you how well made this was, that you connected with these characters. I thought Mark Wahlberg did a phenomenal job, as did most of the cast, but he just, he really shined some really deep emotion here. This was just an excellently made movie. And it's one of these weird ones that when I try to explain my rating here, it's going to be a little hard to really explain it. I actually got in a big conversation with Geeky Pat after we watched the movie about how do you really explain this one. In the end, I would give this a 5 out of 5. I mean, is it, Usually when I come on here and I review a movie and I tell you that was a 5 out of 5 film, I'm telling you because it was an awesome movie and it was incredible and it was so much fun and it was exciting and it was just this badass movie. Would I say that that's really what Patriots Day was? Not really. Patriots Day gets a 5 out of 5 from a whole different standpoint. Literally from the standpoint of they had a story to tell. They told it very well. The acting was incredible. And the movie was just a well-made film. When you come out of it and you think, how can I give this a score? How could I give it anything less than a 5? Honestly, I really enjoyed it. It was a heavy film. It made me emotionally connected. There's nothing that I could say they could have possibly done better for this film. There's just not. So it's a 5 out of 5, but it's a 5 out of 5 in a completely different way than probably any other movie I've given a 5 out of 5 to. I think I gave Deepwater Horizon a 4 out of 5. I liked Patriots Day more than Deepwater Horizon, and I really liked Deepwater. So I think this pairing of Peter Berg and Mark Wahlberg is incredible. I think they really have something special going on here because I gave Lone Survivor a 5 out of 5. I love that one. And I just think we got something really special here with Patriots Day. I'm a little saddened when the box office results came out on Monday that it didn't do better than it did. I don't know why people aren't going out and supporting this film. It was released in very limited release in December, and I think that was mainly for award season. And then it went wide this past Friday to theaters everywhere. And I think it was like number 6 in the top 10. We'll get to the box office later, but I'm like, the Bye-Bye Man beat Patriots Day. It shows a little something wrong with our society when I see stuff like that happen. I wish more people would go out and see it. The word of mouth is extremely positive on this film. And if you were even remotely interested in the story, I urge you to go check it out because it's a time well spent at the movie theater for sure to see this just horrible story come together and show really, I titled tonight's episode Boston Strong because that movie showed you what Boston Strong really meant. A community banding together, a state coming together from different police departments to the different boroughs to the, all the people that live there coming together, helping each other out, calling in tips to the cops, working together, and just really, like I said, coming together like I've never really seen before. I mean, this whole Boston went on lockdown basically to catch these guys, and I don't know if that would have worked so well in other cities. So my hat's off to them, man. It's an incredible story. Once again, 5 out of 5. Definitely check out Patriots Day if you get a chance to. All right, and that is our movie review of the week. There's 2 big movies coming out this weekend, and I got to try to figure out how can I get these both done. I know for sure we're going to probably be checking out Triple X Return of Xander Cage, because you just got to. But I really also want to check out Split, and because that's been getting pretty good early word and early buzz for Split, so I definitely want to check that one out. All right, let's switch gears. It's that time now. We're going to get caught up in the last week and a half of movie news here. So get ready for news overload. All right, up first, we have a brand new trailer for Baywatch. Now, this turned out to be an international trailer, so I was a little bummed, but you know what? It was kind of red bandy, and we got some cussing up in it, and gave us a little bit of a different take on the Baywatch movie, and I still think it looks pretty damn hilarious, so I can't wait to see this thing. I want to see an American red band trailer for sure on this. We're getting more and more teasers for Legion coming to the FX network next month. So definitely check that out if you're interested. We got more and more photos from Logan that you can check out. The new Beauty and the Beast TV spot. We have the trailer, or teaser kinda, for the new Netflix show Santa Clarita Diet. which looks pretty damn funny, actually. Drew Barrymore and Timothy Olyphant star in this one. I can't wait to watch this. This is going to be a pretty cool Netflix show, I think. Speaking of Netflix shows, I want to say we started the OA. A lot of people have been ranting and raving about that one. We only got one episode in, but I'm digging it so far, so definitely be coming back with you guys once I can binge through the entire season of the OA. Last week when I did the box office was predicted that Star Wars Rogue One was going to be the number one movie again, and that coming in at number 2, literally right behind it, was Hidden Figures. And I said on last week's show, don't be surprised if when the final tallies come out on Monday, the number 1, number 2 movies will flip. And guess what? It flipped. So actually last weekend, it was not Rogue One at number 1. It was Hidden Figures. So congratulations to this true story that also is getting just amazing word of mouth. Lots of award buzz. Hidden Figures debuts very nicely with $22 million and actually is the number 1 film over Rogue One that made $21 million last weekend. So it's always kind of funny to see when the box office gets reversed like that, because they can't tell because the numbers are so close. So really congratulations to the studio, the cast, the crew, everybody of Hidden Figures for pulling out a big upset there and taking down Rogue One. We have the first full trailer for the Good Wife spinoff called The Good Fight that you can check out. It's going to be streaming on CBS All Access. We have the season 6 trailer for Girls that you can check out right now. We got some new promos for the new NBC show Powerless, which looks really funny, I think, coming based on the DC universe. And I like that Alan Tudyk, who's one of the main characters on the show, they just announced that he's actually playing Bruce Wayne's cousin, which is I think is awesome because the show actually takes place at a Wayne Security or something like that. So I love it. I love it. I love it. Rogue One has crossed the $900 million mark, so it is getting very close to joining the $1 billion club. We kind of saw that this was coming. Avengers Infinity War is ramping up, and almost every other day we're starting to find out some news about, things that are happening. And Zoe Saldana was doing some press for the new Ben Affleck movie, Live by Night, that she's in. And she confirmed that, yes, she will be reprising her role as Gamora in Avengers Infinity War. No shocker here, as it's pretty much been known that the entire Guardians of the Galaxy are going to be in Infinity War, but they're kind of confirming the cast on a one-by-one basis. But so there we go. We got Zoe Saldana locked in. I'm excited about this. The Affair, which is on the Showtime network, they just got renewed for another season. They're going to get season 4. I love The Affair. This is a great show. Season 1 was incredible. Season 2 was pretty awesome as well. This third season that we're on right now, it's hit and miss. It's not holding up to what the first 2 seasons did. How they're going to stretch this into a 4th season, I don't quite know. But I'm involved into the show very deeply, so I will continue to watch and see what they do here for season 4. But congratulations to The Affair for getting picked up for another season. We have Everything Wrong with Suicide Squad in 20 minutes or less that you can check out. We have the new Cars 3 teaser trailer that's up right now. We have the season 5 trailer for Bates Motel, which I believe is also going to be the final season there. Showtime is getting ready to relaunch their Twin Peaks revival that we've been talking about, forever. But Showtime has confirmed that it's going to only be 1 season. That's it. They're not planning to do multiple seasons, multiple arcs. They said it's 1 season. It's a one and done. But they're very excited, and they say it came out excellent. So it makes me pretty stoked. I don't even remember much of the original Twin Peaks, but I'm totally down to watch the new version here. We got a pretty cool article up with Star Wars Episode 8 director Rian Johnson talking about Rey's journey in Star Wars and what to expect. I won't get into details because I know people are very spoiler scared when it comes to Star Wars. So I'll lay off of it. Just let you know that the article is there if you would like to read it. Also, speaking about Star Wars, Donald Glover spoke out about playing Lando in the upcoming Han Solo movie. The Solo Han Solo movie. So check that out. Showtime has also ordered Jamie Foxx produced new show White Famous, which will be starring Jay Farrow. I'm excited about this. Jay Farrow is hilarious. He was on SNL for many years, but they really underused him. And now he's not on SNL anymore. But working and teaming up with Jamie Foxx here for this new half-hour comedy series makes me super, super excited because I think this is going to be pretty awesome, especially getting the freedom to be on Showtime. Okay, speaking of the revival of the 1990 classic series Twin Peaks, the new version will be coming to Showtime, premiering on Sunday, May 21st. So yeah, keep an eye out on that. May 21st, you'll be seeing Twin Peaks Revival. Showtime has also added 3 other new series coming called Gorilla, The Chi, and I'm Dying Up Here. We got some official synopsises posted too to tell you a little bit more about those shows on our Twitter page. We have the first official trailer for CBS's Training Day. Yes, I told you a long time ago that they remade the movie Training Day into a television show. This actually takes place in the same universe as the movie, just like 15 years later or something. So we'll see if they make any references to the original. We also have the trailer for Billions Season 2, which is another Showtime. We got lots of Showtime news here tonight. But check out the Billions Season 2 premiere there. Let's see. La La Land leads the 2017 BAFTA Awards nominations with 11. Wow. That movie just continues to be cleaning up. It looks like Ben Affleck is directing the Batman movie after all. There's been a lot of confusion on this, and I don't blame anybody for getting confused on this, but, you know, we had heard he was directing. Then he came out in an interview pretty recently, and he said, you know what? It's not a done deal yet. If the script is good, I'll do it. If not, I'm not going to do it. And then that statement really scared a lot of people. But then he was on Jimmy Kimmel like a week ago, and Jimmy Kimmel just asked him straight up, like, hey, Justice League is coming out. After that, you got a Batman movie? You're going to be making it? And he's like, yep, I'm directing it. I'm working on it right now. I feel really bad for Ben Affleck because the poor dude literally just spent, like, the last 2 years of his life putting together his new movie, Live by Night. And no one gave a shit. And this movie is bombing. And every time he wants to do press for this movie, all anybody wants to talk about is where's Batman. And he's starting to get pretty frustrated about it, which kind of bums me out because I love Ben Affleck as Batman, and I really don't want him to get super stressed out playing this role to where he all of a sudden maybe wants to quit or not do it anymore. And I don't know, it just kind of frightens me a little bit. I know he loves playing it, but you could tell he's getting real tired of every person he sits down with is like, yeah, fuck your new movie. Can you tell me about Batman? So I feel for him. I really, really do. And I wish him nothing but the best. And hopefully we get a really good Batman movie once he starts getting it all together. We have some ABC premiere dates coming for some shows like When We Rise, Time After Time, Imaginary Mary, Dirty Dancing, The Catch, and American Crime. Plus a couple more, so check that out if you're interested. Reba McEntire is set to star in a new ABC mystery drama pilot from the creator of Desperate Housewives. So there you go. Reba coming to ABC. Marlon James announces a Dark Star fantasy trilogy, which is basically going to be Marlon James, the Man Booker Prize-winning author of 2014's A Brief History of Seven Killings, wants to do an epic fantasy trilogy that's being compared to the Lord of the Rings style. Okay. No thanks for me. Amy Schumer's next stand-up special is coming to Netflix, so look for that. It's going to be coming in March, so that's awesome. I'll definitely be checking that out. Freeform, the channel Freeform, has revealed that The Bold Type has been picked up for another season, and that The Fosters will also be renewed and coming back for a 5th season. It's official, Flip or Flop star Tarek El Moussa has filed for divorce. This is the show Flip or Flop that Christina and Tarek do go and buy houses and flip them, but they're getting a divorce now, so who knows what's going on with the TV show. We got the full 2017 Producer Guild Awards, the PGA, so check that out if you're interested. Coming up next Saturday on SNL, Aziz Ansari is set to host for the very first time this Saturday on January 21st. Super stoked about this. I love Aziz. I've seen Aziz do stand-up before live. I love all stand-up specials on Netflix. If you haven't seen them, go watch them. This dude is hysterical. And his show Master of None on Netflix is also incredible, so check that out. Let me see. Nashville. Remember that show Nashville? Yeah, it was on ABC, and then it got canceled, and then the CMT network picked it up and brought it back. It just debuted, and it gave... The 5th season premiered, delivering 3.1 million viewers on CMT, which was the biggest ratings record for them in like 5 years. So I bet CMT's very, very happy that they picked up Nashville, because that was a massive win for them. Leslie Mann has a new R-rated comedy called The Pact, which Universal Pictures will be putting out. It's going to come out April 20th, 2018. Damn, so far away. I hate when they announce movies years away from now. This is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. A Moana sing-along version is coming to theaters on January 27th. That is correct. January 27th, they're going to be re-releasing Moana into the movie theaters in a new sing-along version. My daughter, by the way, is 3 years old. Loves Moana. Saw it twice on its first run. Knows the entire soundtrack front and back. I mean, knows more words of that song than she does in her general vocabulary. So I told her about this, and she's like, we gotta go. So very, very cool that she's, so into this. And I hope I can find it locally playing, that they're going to be doing this sing-along version, because I would love to take my daughter to see this. It's also hitting digital HD in February and hitting Blu-ray in March. So very excited to pick this one up here. This movie will always have a very special place in my heart due to my daughter. Bates Motel Season 5. Oh, we already talked about that. Yeah, Season 5 trailer. Jeez. Come on, guys. We already talked about that. Come on, guys. Tom Holland has also seemingly confirmed that Spider-Man will be involved in Avengers Infinity War as well. So there's another name coming in to the Avengers there. The Coen brothers and Annapurna Pictures are teaming up on a Western anthology project called The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. So there you go on that. The Catch goes full rom-com and ditches the Case of the Week in Season 2. That doesn't sound good at all. I don't know what they're doing there. ABC is still trying to develop a Star Wars TV series with Lucasfilm. They keep trying to do live-action Star Wars series, and I just don't know if it would work, to be honest. And I don't know if we really need it. We're getting a Star Wars movie every year. Do we need a television show as well? I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. They came out with the trailer for Urban Myths, which was a new UK show, and Joseph Fiennes was in this, portraying Michael Jackson. Yes, it's really weird that the white Joseph Fiennes was portraying Michael Jackson. Now, I know some of you would say, well, about Michael's color, but come on, you don't really get a white guy to play it. This caused so much controversy, especially even with Michael Jackson's family directly that the company behind Urban Myths came out and said, okay, we're not going to air that episode. So the Joseph Fiennes episode where he plays Michael Jackson will never see the light of day. We have the official Red Band trailer for Gold, which is the new Matthew McConaughey movie that comes out at the end of this month, I believe. Let's see here. Supposedly, George Lucas Museum that costs $1 billion is coming to Los Angeles. What the hell is he putting in there? The Joe Pesci character from Lethal Weapon movies is coming to the Lethal Weapon television show over on Fox. Now, I gotta say, if you're not watching the new Lethal Weapon on Fox, you should be. Because I know a lot of people wrote it off and just said, oh, I don't want to see a TV version of these movies. It's awesome. I love Lethal Weapon, this new TV series. It's so good. The casting is so good. It's a lot of fun. It's got good action. It's a really, really good show. So definitely check out Lethal Weapon if you haven't done it yet. Tom Hardy says that he wants back in the driver's seat for some more Mad Max sequels. So he says that supposedly they're still in development and that he's totally down to reprise his role as Max. We posted a trailer that's from the movie studio A24, and it's a mystery movie, and it's a very weird little trailer, so I don't know how much more to explain it to you, because we don't have a title, and it's just a little mystery trailer, just currently says untitled. So check it out if you're interested, because I have no other information about it. It's now been confirmed that Woody Harrelson is coming Han Solo Star Wars movie. He has been confirmed to be Han Solo's mentor, which was kind of what the rumored role was originally. So that's cool. I love Woody Harrelson, and I think he's going to be pretty damn good in this. Game of Thrones actress and Chris Enoth have joined the cast of a Unabomber TV series. Jeez. Fox has renewed Empire for a 4th season. Of course, that was a no-brainer. Fox has also ordered 4 more episodes of The Mick. I gotta tell you, I started watching The Mick. It's pretty damn funny. I really, really like it. It's obnoxious and it's over the top, but I really like it, and I'm glad it's doing well, and Fox is ordering more episodes of it because it's pretty damn awesome. Love Connection. You remember that show from the 80s and the 90s? Well, Love Connection is getting a Fox reboot with Andy Cohen as the host. We were talking about release dates. Well, Fox has just announced their 2017 spring premiere dates. Talking about new comedy shows like Making History, the new unscripted series Kicking and Screaming, new event series like Prison Break and Shots Fired, and a bunch more. So check out that article to find out when your favorite show is making its return. Speaking of returning, Fox also wants to bring back the X-Files. Yes, remember the X-Files came back for a little bit last year, did very, very well. They skipped it this season, but they said, you know what, we're very close to ordering more episodes for a 2018 return. So that would be cool, man. More X-Files. Let's bring it back. They said that the new order will likely be more than 6 episodes like the first, like the revival did last year, but definitely less than a full 22 episode order. So maybe they'll do like 13 or something like that. They'll try to find that sweet spot there in the middle. Giancarlo Esposito will reprise his role on the Breaking Bad prequel, Better Call Saul. Now, I didn't watch Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, but Giancarlo Esposito is a really good actor, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to be pretty stoked that he's coming back. Daniel Wu is joining the Tomb Raider reboot. I'm sure this is pretty cool here. It's he's on that AMC show Into the Badlands, which was a show that when it debuted last year, I was like, this show's going to be tight, and I DVR'd the whole thing and then never got to start it, and then I just ended up deleting it all off the DVR, and I never watched it. And then it got picked up for a 2nd season, and I was like, son of a bitch, I should have watched that show. It looked really cool. But Daniel Wu will play a ship captain, helping Lara Croft find her father in the new Tomb Raider reboot that's coming next year. So, congratulations, Daniel Wu, coming to the Tomb Raider reboot. I think that's pretty tight. And look for Into the Badlands Season 2 coming pretty soon. Will Smith might be teaming up with Tim Burton to do a live-action Disney Dumbo movie. Yes, they're looking to do a live-action Dumbo movie, which is fine, but Tim Burton? Really? I don't know. I don't think Tim Burton should be anywhere near this project. But I like Will Smith's involvement. And the rumor is that they're also looking at maybe getting Tom Hanks to play a villain. That would be pretty cool. But Tim Burton? Dumbo? For Disney? I don't fucking know about that. Zoe Saldana has joined the cast of the My Little Pony movie. And the new logo has been revealed. So you can check that out. I believe it's just an animated film. Good Girls Revolt has officially reached its end and won't be revived by another network or a second season. Good Girls Revolt was an Amazon series that was canceled after just one season back in December, but they were trying to shop it around to some other networks to see if anybody wanted to pick it up, and it didn't happen. So, sorry. The Deadpool movie writers say that the sequel is going to be a solo movie about Deadpool, but it will have a lot of characters in it. They're talking about bringing back Colossus, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, of course bringing in Cable and Domino and all kinds of other stuff. So, but it will focus, of course, on Deadpool. So, getting excited for Deadpool 2, man. They're starting to drop a lot of news on it, and woo! That new Nintendo's coming out. The Nintendo Switch is coming, and pre-orders go live on January 13th. Well, it's January 17th right now, so I guess I'm a little late on bringing you that news. My bad. I guess if you were interested in the Switch, you would know by now. I don't know. So, the more I read into it, the more of a pain in the ass this system sounds like. And it sounds like it's pretty damn expensive, too, once you put all the pieces together. And then what do you do at that point? Then it's gonna, in the end, it'll cost more to have this stupid little Nintendo Switch than it is to buy a PS4 or an Xbox One. Just suck on that thought for a second. This next piece of news is pretty weird. Anna Kendrick is in talks to play a female Santa Claus in a new Disney movie called Nicole. No other information on that one other than, I really like Anna Kendrick. I actually find her to be pretty damn sexy, and she's pretty funny and cute, and hey man, she wants to be a female Santa Claus. I mean, it's a Disney movie, so I'm sure it'll be a fun little family flick. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, Freddie Stroma, I don't know who he is or what he plays, but he's not returning in season 7 of Game of Thrones. So sorry to break the news to you. Ariana Grande and John Legend are set to perform the Beauty and the Beast title track for the movie coming out in March. So that's pretty cool. I can see that working pretty well. Beauty and the Beast. Shazam producer promises big things and drops a telling hashtag for the DC film. There's been a lot of information starting to come out about Shazam. First, the producer of the film came out and talked about it, and then like the next day, The Rock came out. He said, I had a really good meeting with DC. We talked about the future. We talked about Black Adam. We talked about the DCEU, and big things are coming. Hope, fun, optimism, just really solid, exciting things coming. So this gets me stoked. I mean, I can't wait to see The Rock as Black Adam. I wish this Shazam movie wasn't coming out in 2019, but it is. Maybe we'll get him earlier in a cameo somehow. I'm really hoping my fingers are crossed for something like that. Going back to Avengers Infinity War, Peter Dinklage is in early talks for the movie. No word yet on who he'd be playing, but it sounds like it's a pretty significant role. Don't expect him to be Bolivar Trask like in the X-Men movie, because remember, X-Men's owned by Fox. But you know what? That'd be pretty interesting if he did somehow end up being the same character and we see crossover. But no, I'd be curious to see who Peter Dinklage is playing if they do end up casting him. Fox is saying that their new X-Men TV series project from Burn Notice's creator looks very, very promising. They're saying that they're hoping to get the green light to make the pilot here pretty soon and move forward with it. So I would like it. They're saying more and more now that the Legion show on FXX is not connected to the movie universe, but supposedly this new Fox show will be connected to the movie universe. So that's cool, and I kind of want something that is connected to the movie universe. Supposedly the 5th season of Arrested Development is very close to finally happening. There you go. They've been talking about this for years, but supposedly it might be finally coming. Let's see here. We have the Honest trailer for The Princess Bride. Check that out. Constantine, the animated series, is coming to the CW Seed. Yes, the animated series. I'm a little bummed by this. I got really excited because Matt Ryan, who played Constantine on the NBC show for that one season and had that little cameo on Arrow last year, he's going to be doing the voice for this new animated Constantine on the CW. But they're not doing any more live action. And this really bums me out because I was getting super stoked thinking they're finally moving forward with Constantine. They're going to bring Constantine back. He would fit in so well with like Legends of Tomorrow or something like that. I don't know why they don't pull the trigger on this dude. But maybe the CWC thing is a good door opening to point us in the right direction. And if it does well, maybe they'll bring him back full time. I'm glad it's Matt Ryan still doing the voice, so that's pretty cool. The Onion, you know them, fake news. They're teaming up with Lionsgate, and they're gonna start producing some movies. So that's pretty cool there. Let's see here. Give me a sec. Like I said, it's been a lot of this news sometimes becomes irrelevant by the time we record, and there's no need to talk about it. We already talked about that and that and that. Lee Daniels confirms that there will be an Empire spin-off show. Yes, that there will be a spin-off. He's unclear if it's going to be a backdoor episode or if the project will be on this pilot season. But they are confirming that there will be a spin-off of the show Empire. We have the first official trailer for Chips. Yes, I forgot this movie was even coming out. Chips is the movie version of the TV show about the motorcycle cops, but this time it's starring Dax Shepard and Michael Pena. Obviously this movie's being done in 21 Jump Street style. Some people really hate this trailer. Some people really like it. I fall more on the like side. I laughed pretty much throughout it. This is one that, once again, I say I think I want to see a Red Band trailer for, because I feel like they were holding back a lot. But it was a decent little first trailer for it. If you're gonna make a movie like Chips, you gotta go rated R, and you gotta just let it go balls out. So check out that trailer if you're interested. Once again, if you want to see all the trailers, go to our website, amiontheair.com, and just click on the trailers tab, and they'll all be right there for you. Okay? No need to search around. They're right there. The Am I on the Air Facebook page. Not the Facebook page. Our website, amiontheair.com. All right? The entire music collection of Weird Al Yankovic is going to be released as an accordion box set. I just thought that was pretty funny. I wanted to talk about it real quick. Weird Al's awesome, by the way. But yeah, you can check out his entire full music collection in an accordion box set. Vin Diesel says that Paramount Pictures wants more XXX, so we'll see. We're going to find out if the studio really truly wants more after this weekend, because I'm a little scared. Like I said, I'm going to be there on day one. I'm going to be rooting for you, Vin. I'm ready for Xander Cage's return. I don't know if the world is, but we'll find out. But Vin supposedly says the studio loves it and they want more, so we'll see. American Horror Story has been renewed for 2 more seasons. Whew, so it's going to be sticking around all the way through 2019 at this point. The new show Atlanta over on the FX network with Donald Glover has been pushed back for a 2nd season. It won't be returning until 2018, and this is due to him being in the Han Solo movie. He's just going to be too busy filming that he can't do the Atlanta show. So it will be coming back. It's just going to be coming back in 2018. FX has also announced some premiere dates for The Americans, Archer, and their new show Feud. Check that out. We have your very first look at the Defenders. Yes, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist coming together as the Defenders, which will be released on Netflix later this year. We have your first look photos of that, so check that out on our Twitter and Facebook page. Robbie Amell is returning to The Flash here on season 3 later this season. No word yet on how or why or when, but he's coming back. We have the first trailer for 24 Legacy. You can check that out. Also the season 1 trailer for Shots Fired. Plus the season 5 trailer for Prison Break. So lots of Fox trailers there for you. We also have the nominees for the 69th annual DGA Awards. We have 6 hit shows that will not be returning until next year. Yes, I'm not kidding you, and this makes me pretty sad because I like a couple of these a lot. So 6 shows not coming back until 2017 or 2018. Sorry, I just talked about Atlanta. I told you that he's going to be playing Lando Calrissian in the new Han Solo movie. Too busy to make it Atlanta, not till 2018. HBO's Westworld. Yes, Westworld was awesome. I finally finished binging it, all 10 episodes, and now we gotta wait. It sucks. It sucks. FX's American Crime Story. This, of course, is what the O.J. Simpson one was, but now this new one, they're taking their time with it, and they're gonna wait till 2018 to bring it out. Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones. Yeah, Netflix now has so many Marvel series that they're not all airing each year. So while 2017 is going to give us Iron Fist, The Defenders, and Punisher, we're going to have to wait till 2018 to see the 3rd season of Daredevil and the 2nd seasons of Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. Whew. So yeah. So there you go, man. There's some other shows that are kind of on the bench. HBO's Curb Your Enthusiasm, FX's Louie, Comedy Central's Inside Amy Schumer, and we don't know about another season of PBS's Sherlock yet at this point. So lots of question marks around some really popular shows at this point. I'm really sad about Westworld, man. Got so into it, and we're not even going to get another one for another year. We got the first trailer for I'm Dying Up Here, which is a new comedy series coming to Showtime. I'm excited about this news right here, man. It was finally announced by DC that they're moving forward with that Green Lantern Corps screen movie, and they've hired screenwriters. David Goyer is set to write the movie along with a co-writer, and they've confirmed that yes, John Stewart is going to be in the movie. John Stewart, of course, is the really popular Green Lantern that a lot of people have been pushing for. Everybody wants John Stewart, but a lot of us still want our Hal Jordan too, and supposedly we're going to get both. We're going to get a Hal Jordan and John Stewart in what they're calling a Lethal Weapon in Space, road trip movie in space, is what they're saying this is going to turn out to be. I don't know, man. I like Green Lantern. I know Geeky Pat, that's his favorite comic book character, loves Green Lantern. We just want to see it done right. We want to see it done well, and just happy to see it finally confirmed. Happy to see them finally give some love to, people working on the script. Gonna start looking at casting. Gonna start looking at directors. We're finally moving forward on Green Lantern, because it's really sad that Justice League comes out this year and there's no Green Lantern in it. Really bums me out when it really comes down to that. American Horror Story Season 7 has just cast Sarah Paulson, shocker. Evan Peters, shocker. And they're saying it will be set in modern times. Everything else is top secret at this point, so no other information. James Gordon has just been cast in Ocean's 8 in a supporting role, so that's pretty cool. I mean, Ocean's 8, of course, is the all-female spin-off of the Ocean's 11 movies. Cool to see James Gordon added. I love that guy. He's awesome. How do you not like this dude? He's one of the most likable people I've ever seen on television. So congratulations to him. Supposedly Katie Holmes was spotted on set too, but she was not listed as officially joining. We have the Red Band Angry Man trailers from the new movie Raw that's coming out on March 10th. Let's see here. So we talked about on last week's show that Girl Meets World has been canceled. Now the co-creator of the show says that there is interest from other platforms to bring the show back. So they're saying it's not officially 100% dead yet, as they're shopping it around to some other networks right now. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep you posted. The writers of Deadpool 2 say that Dopinder is going to be back. You remember Dopinder? He was the taxi driver. So that's awesome. Hello, my name is Dopinder. So that's awesome, man. He was a hilarious character in the first movie, so I love that he's going to be in the second one. You know what? This next piece of news made me so happy. I don't know if they'll do it, but it made me happy. Sterling K. Brown is down to play John Stewart in the Green Lantern movie. I just told you about that. You know, I couldn't think who I'd want to be John Stewart. A lot of people throw around the same names that we've always heard, like Idris Elba and stuff like that. And we know Tyrese has been pushing to be John Stewart for years now. Sterling K. Brown, this dude just won all the awards for People vs. O.J. Simpson. And he's on one of the best new shows on television right now, This Is Us. I love this dude. He's an amazing actor. And to see him come out on Twitter and basically straight up be like, hey, DC, I want to play Green Lantern. If I was DC, I'd be on the phone locking his ass into a contract quicker than anything else. Because this dude, like I said, is an award-winning actor. One of the hottest names in Hollywood right now. And he's saying, I want to play John Stewart? Sign this dude up. Now, I know I just announced a couple weeks ago on this show that he's actually going to be playing a small role in Black Panther. So he just got brought into the Marvel family. So it's kind of shady. He's over here trying to get a DC job. But you know what? His role in Black Panther, I bet, is very small. They say he's just going to play somebody from Black Panther's past. Probably not going to be anything crazy. He's got a chance to be John Stewart. Take it. DC, call this man. Set up a meeting. I want Sterling K. Brown to be John Stewart. Let's do this. So I love that he came out and said that. So that's awesome. The Nintendo Switch will release on March 3rd for those of you interested, and it will be available for $299.99. And there's a lot of other stuff you got to get with it. So start saving your money now. We got a new trailer for Slight, the new trailer for The Shack, which looks so tear-jerkingly sad. Ugh. We already talked about Chips. Let's see. Patton Oswalt's coming back to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so that's awesome. He's going to be reprising his role from last season. Sneaky Pete has finally arrived on Prime Video. You can stream all of Season 1 right now over on Amazon. We got a new trailer for Supergirl for when that comes back. Congratulations to Fantastic Beast and Where to Find Him. As much as I don't want to like this movie and don't care about this franchise, it did just cross the $800 million mark. So congratulations to them, because that's a massive feat right there for a first movie in a new franchise. So pretty damn cool. Lifetime has just ordered a Greg Berlanti adaptation of a new psychological thriller called You. So there you go. Greg Berlanti, one of the greatest producers out right now. Talks have begun over at Lucasfilm on how to use Carrie Fisher in the future Star Wars films. Although Lucasfilm just came out today or yesterday and said they have no plans to digitally recreate Leia for the future movies. Like, she's not going to be a CG character. They don't want to do a digital thing. They said that they're going to figure something else out. So at this point, using her digital likeness is out the window. Lifetime Network has a new TV movie called Custody coming out, starring Viola Davis. There's a new straight to Disney Channel Tangled sequel coming out, Tangled 2, Before Ever After. Actually bringing back the original cast, which is pretty cool. Mike Judge, of course, creator of Beavis and Butthead. He's got a new animated series called Tales from the Tour Bus coming out. Tom Hardy has confirmed that Mad Max sequels are indeed happening and that they're working on some stuff right now. Just in the, early stages. Drunk History has officially been renewed for a 5th season over on Comedy Central. The Deadpool sequel will supposedly tone down Cable's convoluted origin story. Good, because that is a complicated ass story to tell. The Heathers reboot has been ordered to series over by TV Land, so that's definitely happening. TV Land has also renewed Melissa McCarthy and Ben Falcone's new produced show Nobodies for season 2. Season 1 hasn't even aired yet, and they've already given this a 2nd season. I don't understand why networks do this. Why would you give something a 2nd season without seeing how the first one does already? I mean, the only thing I can think sometimes is that they're just so happy themselves with how it turned out. But you gotta wait to see if the audience likes it first, man. Calm down. Pump your brakes. We have the first teaser trailer for Snatch. Yes, the TV version of the movie that's coming to the Crackle network. Yes, Crackle, that other streaming service that you don't ever watch. Let's see here. What else do we got? Dakota Fanning is set to star in TNT's new show, The Alienist. TNT has also renewed Good Behavior for a season 2. Game of Thrones season 8 length has not been yet decided. They're not sure how many episodes they're going to do. Then it's also not been officially even renewed for an 8th season at this point. So we'll see. Louis C.K. is set to star as an animated cop in the new comedy on TBS. It looks like we finally got a Better Call Saul premiere date. I actually had a bunch of people hitting me up on Twitter saying, when is the show coming back? But we didn't have a release date at that point. When we knew it was coming over on AMC, they hadn't given us anything. Now they did, and the and the link that I need to open is not opening. Come on, what's the problem here? All right, here we go. I better call Sal. So here we go. Let's see. Better Call Saul, the Breaking Bad prequel centering on lawyer Saul Goodman, will return for season 3 on Monday, April 10th. There you go. A little later than usual, as previous seasons have launched in February. So there you go. Don't be scared when it doesn't come out in February. It is coming April 10th. Alrighty. Bill Hader, his new comedy series Barry, begins production in the spring, and that'll be an HBO show coming out. Portlandia is finally wrapping up that series. It will return in 2018 for its 8th and final season. Robert De Niro is Bernie Madoff in HBO's The Wizard of Lies trailer, so you can check that out, coming to HBO here soon. AMC and the BBC are teaming again for the Ink Factory on John le Carre's The Spy Who Came In From the Cold. They're going to be adapting that novel there. The TV show Power over on the Starz Network. Shout out to Javon Lewis, holla holla, who loves Power. And I'm trying to get into it, man. I swear I'll watch it one of these days. Charlie Murphy has just joined the cast. He'll be joining the 4th season, as he's going to be playing a security guard on the show. AMC has just greenlighted a new James Cameron story of science fiction coming in 2018, which would be a new documentary series based on James Cameron. Let's see. Give me one sec. Let's see. A prison guard. Sorry, Charlie Murphy will be playing a prison guard on the next season of Power. The Black Panther movie is set to feature a flashback to T'Challa's American education. It'll flash back to a time in an American school. So that's pretty interesting. So we'll see how that plays out. Got a lot of articles up about the Defenders, how they come together, how that season's going to go. We got an article up with Michael Keaton talking about playing the Vulture in the new Spider-Man movie. We have your Season 2 trailer for Into the Badlands, which I literally just talked to you about. We have the trailer for Manifesto, starring Cate Blanchett. We have the Season 3 promo for Better Call Saul, that you can check it out. I'm a little bummed by this, but we're going to get a body double to replace Benedict Cumberbatch in Avengers Infinity War. Now, a lot of people are saying it's no big deal, but to me, this kind of is a big deal. So supposedly, Benedict Cumberbatch has a scheduling conflict, and he's not going to be able to shoot Avengers Infinity War when everybody else is. Which, number one, just sounds like a load of bullshit, because I remember, it was such a nightmare to get his schedule worked out for him to even be Doctor Strange originally, and then they said, oh, we figured it out. And now we're running into an issue already on the second film they need him in. But anyway, so basically they're saying they're going to film the entire movie with his stunt double. And then when they're done finishing the movie and he's actually got some time in his schedule, he will fly in and he will reshoot all of his close-up scenes and record all of his dialogue to be inserted in the movie for the other scenes where you don't see him talking. Now, I know when I watch the movie, it's probably not going to be that big of a deal, and I probably won't even really notice. But the problem is I know about this now, and when I watch the movie, and every time I see Doctor Strange there, I'm going to be looking, saying, is that his body double, or is that him? You know, if this was just something where the article said, hey, he's going to miss a couple weeks of filming, so this is what we're going to do in the meantime, I wouldn't really care too much. But they're saying he's going to miss the entire shoot. That Benedict Cumberbatch will not even film opposite any of the other actors. Like, he's going to miss the entire production and then have to come in and redo everything. That just sounds stupid to me. And I hate that they got to use a stand-in the entire time. So, like I said, I trust in Marvel. I know the movie's going to be amazing. Maybe he doesn't even have that much of a role in the film. You know? This is a movie that has about 65 characters in it. So maybe, you know, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But for me, just even knowing that it's not him really, really bugs me. It just does. We got your first official trailer for Brockmire, which is a new Hank Azaria comedy. We got an article up with Bryan Cranston talking about playing Zordon in the Power Rangers movie. We have the honest trailer for Space Jam that you can check out. The first trailer for Wilson, starring Woody Harrelson. Our Everything Wrong With that just dropped actually today is Everything Wrong With Triple X. Look at that, the timeliness of that one with the second movie coming out Friday. We have the first full official trailer for the Santa Clarita Diet, that one I told you about with Drew Barrymore. The other ones that we posted were little teasers. This is the actual full trailer if you want to know more about the show. We have the first trailer for David Brent, which is the new Ricky Gervais movie that he did on Netflix, which is the character from The Office that you know Steve Carell played, but originally was Ricky Gervais's from the British version of The Office. We have the official story trailer for Injustice 2. Yes, the video game looks pretty damn tight. Macy Williams joins the cast of Early Man, new movie they're putting together there. We got more Defenders photos for you to check out. Kim Kardashian and Kendall Jenner will supposedly cameo in Ocean's 8. Let's see here. Edward Norton, Jim Gaffigan, and Bella Thorne have joined the Guardian brothers, which is going to be an animated movie. They're going to be part of the voice cast. Reese Witherspoon says that she is ready, willing, and able, and ready to go on Legally Blonde 3. I don't know if I'm ready and willing and able to watch it, though. We have your Season 3 extended trailer for The Flash. Check that out. I can't wait for these damn shows to come back. They take way too long of breaks. I don't like these mid-season finales, man. It's a joke. Jessica Biel's returning to TV as the USA Network has ordered her drama The Sinner to series. So that's really cool. Congratulations to her. Blackish creator Kenya Barris, he's the creator of Blackish. He is developing a White Man Can't Jump remake with Blake Griffin and Ryan Khalil. Do we need a White Man Can't Jump remake? I don't know. Just make it funny. Karen Gillan has teased basically what her role is going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And she also says, yeah, look for me in Avengers Infinity War. So there's another character coming to Avengers. We got everything coming to Hulu next month. So look for that if you're interested in what's picking up there. Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee and 2 stand-up specials from Jerry Seinfeld are coming to Netflix this year. So that's pretty cool. I know a lot of people will be looking for that. In some casting news of what if kind of proportions, Emma Watson says that she was originally offered Cinderella and turned it down and before she took the Beauty and the Beast movie. So that's cool. I think Beauty and the Beast is a way better pick for her. Goosebumps. Yeah, did you like the first one? Because you're getting a second one. Goosebumps 2 is coming out in 2018. Jack Black will be reprising his role there. Richard Armitage has also joined the cast of Ocean's 8. And Warner Brothers is looking to snag the feature film rights to Attack on Titan. Yes, Attack on Titan is the foreign film, animated film that I've heard nothing but amazing things about. I really would love to see an American adaptation of that. I think it'd be pretty damn cool. All right, that's all our news, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to our release dates and our box office, and we'll wrap this baby up. Out on DVD and Blu-ray as of today is The Girl on the Train, Keeping Up with the Joneses, Ouija, Origin of Evil, and The Whole Truth. In theaters this weekend, Triple X, The Return of Xander Cage, Split, The Founder, and 20th Century Women. And here's your box office for the weekend. Coming in number 10 is Passengers with $5.6 million. Number 9 is Underworld Blood Wars with $5.8 million. Number 8 is Sleepless with $8.5 million. Number 7 is Monster Trucks with $10.5 million. Number 6 is Patriots Day with $12 million. Like I said, man, Patriots Day was awesome. Should not be number 6. This thing needs to be way up. All predictions at the box office had this thing at number 2. How the hell did it finish at number 6? I have no clue. But it deserves way more than $12 million. Number 5 is The Bye-Bye Man with $13.4 million. Number 4 is Rogue One, A Star Wars Story with $13.8. Number 3 is Sing with $13.8. Number 2 is La La Land with $14.5. And number 1 is Hidden Figures for the second week in a row after getting adjusted over Star Wars last weekend. Number 1 again with $20.5 million. That means it barely dropped like 10%. It's amazing. That movie made like $22 million in its opening weekend and brought in another 20 in its second. Incredible. Congratulations once again to Hidden Figures there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've hit that hour mark and we're done. So thank you so much for tuning in for the latest episode of Am I on the Air? I really appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for all the friends and family that support this show and listen on a weekly basis and spread the love on social media. I appreciate it definitely very much. Thanks to all the new people that have tuned in over the last couple weeks. We've definitely seen a spike, and I appreciate that there. Keep a lookout for some new Am I Still on the Airs. We're looking to maybe record a couple things over the next couple nights. We still got to do our 2016 top movies of 2016, and we're going to be doing our most anticipated list of this year, 2017. So look for that. Very excited to get those lists compiled. And who knows what else will be dropping over on reddragonsradio.com. So here's the shout outs for us. Of course, our official webpage is amiontheair.com, www.amiontheair.com. That's our official webpage. Bookmark it, check it out. Lots of good stuff on there. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/amiontheair. Follow us on Twitter, just at amiontheair. Follow me on Twitter at DXDonMega. We are available on iTunes, so if that's the way you would like to get the show, just subscribe to us and you'll get the new podcast as soon as it hits. If you listen to us on iTunes, please just take a minute and rate us, subscribe, leave a little comment about what you enjoy about the show. It really would help me out. If Apple and iOS is not your thing, you can subscribe to us many other different ways. You can listen to us on Google Play Music. You can listen to us on Stitcher, on Spreaker, on TuneIn. So we're all over the interwebs. We even stream the episodes on YouTube as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/amiontheair. Also, subscribe to our Instagram feed. We're going to be trying to do more. I want to get back into my movie reviews on there, like my quick, 30-second kind of movie reviews. Did that last year and then kind of got away from it, but I'm looking to get back into that, so definitely subscribe to the Instagram page. And yeah, follow along. Of course, our great affiliates, reddragonsradio.com, where we stream on there on demand 24/7, along with the other show I do, Red Dragons Assemble. I pop up sometimes on Way Off Topic Radio, which is also on Red Dragons. Of course, my other show is on there, Welcome to Banshee. So if you've gotten into Banshee finally, go listen to that podcast. It's always there for you to listen and binge along with. Lots of other great shows on reddragonsradio.com, so go check out the whole lineup there and follow on Twitter at Red Dragons Radio. So that'll do it for me, once again, broadcasting live from the Red Dragons Radio Studios here in Tucson, Arizona on this Tuesday night, January the 17th. I hope you all have a great week, and we'll talk to you on the next episode. So till then, y'all, peace!
Bye, Daddy. Red Dragons! Red Dragons!